What up, what up, what up? I don't really do these lives, but wanted to try it. But yeah, man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in the Tryp world. Got some updates last night, which is awesome. Brooklyn is launched. Brooklyn is launched. Queens, they said, is aiming to be next, and the Bronx, and then the rest of the 5 boroughs, which is awesome. But yeah, man, it's all just getting those riders, getting as many riders as we can in New York City. At the moment, New York is generating about 200 riders per week, which is pretty good, pretty good. And what Tryp is doing with driver rider ratio is pretty much, activating a certain amount of drivers when the demand is needed, pretty much. So Tryp has about 50 drivers, going on to about 70 this week, and that's to keep up with demand, with rider demand in Brooklyn. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So what's gonna happen next month is Tryp is gonna aim to activate up to 1,000 drivers accounts, and they also plan on finally launching Florida, South Florida, and then Orlando right after that. So that's the goal right now. And there's still a lot of non-believers, but we're gonna have to kill them with success, pretty much. They're gonna have to join, sooner rather than later. But if it's later, it's still good. But you know what I mean. But yeah, man. Tryp. What else? What else? Oh yeah, there's a $2 million rider reward contest, pretty much. Starting pretty much, I guess, now. You have a minimum of 10 referrals per month to generate, and whoever refers the most riders per month gets a certain amount of cash as a reward. So the top tier reward for the most riders referred is $10,000, or a percentage of whatever amount of riders everyone referred in that month. So if it's let's say 80,000 riders instead of 100,000, which is the goal, Tryp will pay out in about 80% or something like that. So if the number one reward is $10,000, they'll get $8,000. So depends how much riders is generated every month. So by the end of the year, the goal is to have over 1 million riders, and that the top, there's 25 people will be getting these rewards every single month, and everyone starts from scratch every single month as well. So by the end of the year, we want over 1 million riders. The number one person who refers the most riders gets up to $100,000, which is crazy, because by that time, the amount of riders and income the company is gonna be making is gonna be pretty amazing by the end of the year. But yeah, man, New York is Brooklyn's launched. There's some updates, some technical issues being fixed right now with the apps, and some new updates are coming, I think next week or the week after, with some new features, which is awesome. But yeah, we out here just hustling, getting this money, and sharing Tryp. We out here sharing Tryp. We gots to. I've been pushing this for a little over a year, since December 2018, and the company's moving on to 2 years by the summer. It was just an idea, the summer of 2018. And a lot of people don't realize that Lyft started as Zim rides in 2007, and it wasn't even Lyft until 2013, right? And Tryp, was an idea a little less than 2 years ago, and we're moving in super fast speeds, and people think we're moving slow, which is crazy. But by the time we're killing it, all of that will be behind us. People won't even remember, all of that, because everybody, drivers are making money, riders are getting, their rides, and everybody's happy. So when everybody's happy, they don't care. So at the moment, we're in a transition where, we got to get the apps running in a stable, mode. And as soon as that happens, we're good to go. And yeah, man. So all we're doing now is pretty much getting riders, because we have enough drivers in New York. And what I'm gonna do, my goal is to help, because that's what the drivers are doing. That's what even riders are doing. They're getting other riders, right, for the drivers. My goal is to help drivers make money, right? So I'm marketing for y'all, and a lot of people don't realize that people, are marketing for drivers so that they can get their riders. And when you refer a rider, you get 40 cents per ride for life, as long as they're alive and they're taking rides, and you're making 40 cents every time they take a ride. So you can imagine, how much people have, they referred since over a year by now. Well, for me, it's it's almost 1,000. So you can imagine the fruit of pretty much what I'm gonna be sowing, what I've been reaping, or reap what you sow, all that stuff, that good stuff that I'll be experiencing finally soon. But yeah, man. Talking too much. But yeah, this is my first live. Just trying to see how all this thing goes and stuff, how it works. But yeah, that was a scoop. So far, Tryp is doing a lot better, looking a lot better than they did last year. I tell you that one. And we're moving forward. And either you join us or you don't. Either way, we're moving forward, and that's that. So if you want more information, go ahead and click the link in the description, and you can watch a presentation on how Tryp works. You can download the apps, and you can watch a video of the first Tryp ride in New York by my boy Ramon. And yeah, deuces.